Valley School, Universal Practical Knowledge, the Philadelphia Division, here at 3226 Cheltenham Avenue in Philadelphia. We're standing in front of the school right now, getting a description of the 12 tribe sign that's been painted by one of the brothers that was in the school: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar.
ISUPK Detroit presents under Commanding General High. ISUPK Detroit Community Service. If you're on probation or have a felony, you can fulfill your community service hours here at 12355 Gratiot Avenue, Detroit, Michigan. We offer expungement services for most felonies. We also do food drives, counseling, and health fairs. For more information, call 810-392-3261. Again, call 810-392-3261.
Mic check. Mic check.
Fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitching and crying, and I'm saying fuck that fucking job, nigga. Hey, fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, bitch, I done had enough. Fuck that fucking job, I'm watching everybody work. Fuck that fucking job, that little pay by the hour. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, my back hurting and I'm hungry. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, nigga, on soul. Yeah, caught between the two, get this money, go home. Yeah, all these people so, all these bitches, they messy. First day I came in, I bossed up on the bosses. And they promised nigga this, promised nigga that. Want my ass to work, then bring that paper back. Sean, where you been? I been taking the shit. Knowing damn well that I don't fucking sleep. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitching and crying, and I'm saying fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, me and bro, we just posted. Look him in the eye, shake my head disappointed. We gotta visualize, summarize, execute. All these people drop like fly, why the fuck we still here? Man, fuck that fucking job, when I pull up I hate it. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, that's on all of their faces. Fuck that fucking job, man, I'm already lit. Man, I hear one thing, boy, you bound to get hit. Man, the bills cross a nigga's brain. Damn, that's how you keep a nigga damn a slave. Damn, money supposed to be a tool. Damn, for a purpose, what's your purpose for? Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitching and crying, and I'm saying fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sick of that shit, I know you sick of it too, man. Money supposed to be a tool, but what's your purpose though? It's supposed to benefit a purpose. Shout out Boom Man now.
Yeah, nah.
Push up position.
Yo, this be actually really hard.
UPK shit, South Coast shit, man. Shout out Bar Dog, Tennessee, up the business. Hey, get the money, hey. What the fuck going on out there, motherfucker, man? Hey. Hey, get the money, nigga. Taste the paper, bitch. Keep all of your morals, never slave for shit. Ice up on my wrist. Yeah, I'm hood rich. I don't give a fuck about to get pop quick. Yeah, I'm on that shit. Yeah, I'm in the town. Niggas talking about that G, but now they come around. They can't even come around. Yeah, I'm up, nigga. Man, fuck all of these hoes, get the bucks, bitch. I'm a young rich nigga, I ain't tryna flex. You can tell I'm cold by the ice around my neck. Straight up VVS, I charge you, boy, you wanna test. I don't get no shot about a nigga or a bitch. Boy, I love the life I live, cause a nigga keep it real. Nigga freshly hell, take that drip, but get your spill. I ain't little flip, getting pimped up out of his. I'm a straight G though, getting paper like a miso. That's that South Coast stain if you tryna hang. You be the body bang, boy, we rep the same. Nigga tryna talk, but we rep that murder game. Get your ass pop, ain't nothing to a G. All up, bitches wanna fuck, but hell no, I don't pay no fee. Bitches leak 2G, got that ice, I make it sneeze. All these niggas lame in hell, can't even come around me. Bitches South Coast, South Carolina, bitch, I'm styling, yeah.
Really, no demons get control of me. No money get the best of me. No bitches getting up over me. Don't want much nigga, I'm sucker free. That's the way it gotta be. These niggas chain, these bitches chain, y'all chain is soap me. For real, this brotherhood a weapon. And bitch, we carry weapons. Like a rob on nigga, ass won't even need a weapon. And y'all be reputation, and y'all be very respected. And if you got a problem, then y'all better address it. You cross that line, we ain't show no mercy. Cross that line, you ain't gon' need surgery. You pull up and they getting up, you ain't making no move, you ain't got no purpose. On UPK, so I ain't never worried. I'm putting them right, both of my hands dirty. For real, I learned from the OGs. I'm a young nigga, but I'm a certified priest. And I'm from Tennessee. In this mandatory that I gotta keep my heat. You should play it safe, and we gon' play with keys. For real.
Shalom, Lord Christ Israel's priest and officer of 500 Kataba, the ISUPK Detroit, under command of Junior Hanna. Of course, we're started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And this is your Friday night Lashawan Qadash class. All right, so what you see on the board is where we left off at. But before we get started, make sure you remember that Passover is coming up. Passover is April 20th. Of course, because UPK always does it right, we're going to have events all week. So check the calendar next week. I'll go over the events, but get with you. Passover fees are $200 for all adults. Make sure you pay your Passover fees and make sure you pay your tithes. All right, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. Got any questions? Go ahead and put it in the chat. Questions, go ahead, put it in the chat so like it. So last week we were going over a few phrases, a few sentences, and what I said we were going to do this week was pick one or two and actually write them out in the Hebrew, of course the Assyrian and the ancient. So before I erase 3 of them, let's go over them. So if I wanted to say yesterday I went to your house, I would have to say Thama'al, so like yeah, Thama'al, Anya, Hala, Thayala, La Bayathka. Thama'al, Anya, Halak, Thaya, Bathka. And last week we went over and we broke down which each of those meant. So you see on the right hand side, the left hand side, a verb list. Or so you have yesterday, today, tomorrow, go walk, house, learn, Hebrew, listen, song, music, guard. And some of the times you will have access to a dictionary or access to your phone that you can pull up, just like any other dictionary for any other language. Went to school, you had a Spanish dictionary. You can go in that Spanish dictionary and look up the word work, word that says car. You wanted to conjugate it to make it say we work, trabamos, almost at the end, and you would take off the AR. So you would have a similar connection in the way you would go about learning Hebrew, but at the same time, you can also get further by inputting what you know in your everyday language. So sometimes you might not have all the words to say a sentence. You might just say, they might ask you, how was your day? And this thing, to why? Why? Might not know how to say everything, but have prepositions, prefixes, and the suffixes put together whole sentences and put together complete ideas. So when you see Bayath Ka, Bayath means house. You add that Ka at the end, that gives it possessiveness. It lets you know whose house, your house. And then the La, simply two. And to give you that understanding. We went over the Thaya. Thaya at the end of that word, halak, give you the past tense. It will give you the past tense. So a couple classes ago, a few weeks ago, we went over the past, present, and future tenses, how to conjugate them in the word, I believe, shamar, to watch, to learn. See how put together whole progressively learning time, vocabulary. Class we usually vocabulary. So you have work putting in possessiveness, actions, tenses. All right, so the next sentence was, today we are learning Hebrew. Word for today was Hayawam. We are a Naknawa. Learning is Lamad. And because it's plural, it's the we, it's Lamad. And Baria is Hebrew. Baria is Hebrew. Then it was tomorrow I will listen to my music. Machar, Anya, Ashamai, Yar, Ya. Of course, that La and the prefix and the suffix. Notes. Salakia. It's two. Shemai is listen. Then had yesterday guarded school. yesterday you guarded the. Yesterday, the word for yesterday is thamawal. A tha is you. Shamar is guard or to watch. Shamar tha gives it the past tense. Shamar tha, that tha at the end gives it the past tense. But you know it's did yesterday. It adds that ed in a sense. Ha is the prefix for the, and then school is yath sapar, by yath sapar. And the last one was tomorrow we will rest. Tomorrow is Makar. We, Anak Nuwa, will rest is Na Shakab. Salakia, Na Shakab. So if you were just joining in and you didn't miss the previous classes, go ahead, write that down. I'll give you a hot second. Of course, as always, so we are to move on. I feel like the two that we should do, we already did the first one, so we can take the first one off the board. I say we do the third and the fourth one. So the goal is to write this out in the ancient and the Assyrian. The ancient and the Assyrian. So we already have the pronunciations on the board. You see them wrote out in the English. So now, if you have your alphabet, Salakia will usually go over in the beginning of the class. Next class, I'll make sure we still progress with that. That way, all newcomers could easily copy that down and follow along, parse together, word to word. So you have Makar as tomorrow. And remember, when you're writing actually in the Hebrew script, you write from right to left, not left to right. So, Ma and the Ha is the CHAA. And then you have the Ra. The Cha and the Ra are connected for the Ra, and there you have tomorrow. Anya is simply I. Ashamai, Ashamai, All right. So the reason I did that one like that was because I thought it was important for you to know that the Sha and the Ma, um, oh, I actually put it up there already. Was to pose the question: if you saw this and you saw the word Ashamai, would you know which one? Was it the Sha Ma that's connected, or the Ma or the I that's connected for the Ashamai? We'll just progress, let you deal with that one, and then you have La Shayar Ya, La Shayar Ya. All right, so there you have the ancient of Makar Ayan Ya La Ya Shayar Ya. Now we're gonna go ahead and get that Assyrian test that script. Now bear with me now. All right, so I did get extra quiet because I was concentrating. Surprise that I was doing a good job at writing that Assyrian out, but I don't want to gas myself up too soon. Let me finish strong. See, I got nervous now. All right, so there you have it in the Assyrian. I don't care. I think I did a good job. I feel like if I write it like that and continue like that, I'll be able to understand that hand. Y'all put it in the chat. Let me know how I did. That L could be better. Talk about it. We ain't gonna talk. All right. I guess I could have left that on the, but now we're gonna get that. All right, so now you have yesterday you got it to school, Thamawa, Atha, Shamartha, Habayath Sapar. Yesterday, you guarded the school. Have you? Oh, I did that thing again. Why I got all extra quiet. So like, yeah, I was concentrating, Israel. Concentrating. All right, so there you have it. You have your thamawal, atha, so I am going to erase the words. Go ahead and get it in Assyrian. So you have Lamawa, Lama, Atha. Hi by Yath Sapar. Right. So there you have it in the Assyrian. So I give you a second. Go ahead, jot that down. I did get extra quiet, so lock you. You know, it's almost like you put it in reverse and parallel park. For some reason, everybody can't have the music blast and they gotta cut it down. It's me for. And to be quite transparent, that's just indicative of not being as fluent as I should be. Just and simply that things you should be able to walk and chew bubble gum at the same time every day, and we can walk and talk at the same time. Then pretty sure we can write a sentence at the same time. Same regard, get to that same. Which of course Hebrew. What we're gonna do next, first I'm gonna throw the vocabulary on the board, and then we're gonna start the translation and breakdown of Psalms 121, which I'm gonna read first, and then we're gonna go through like the first two. Start next class. Start from the top to the whole script or the whole verse. So we're gonna and there's any particular say look that up for you guys. My brother asked me how to say something. It was definitely hilarious, but gain. And of course, if you're able to, you can go ahead and get started, because all I'm gonna do is put the fine. Always look on Blue Letter Bible. Look on certain concordance, certain apps. We can go over those in a different class, different tools and resources to learn the language. All right, so that marker was kind of dying at the end, so I'll just let me know if y'all can see it or not. But the words are gain, garbage, garden, garment, gas, gather, and general. We're gonna go ahead and get those in the Hebrew. 1 second. So gain is rock. Rock. You have your ka. Garbage is ISUPK. Garden is gone. Garment is bagad. Gas is gaza. Kwawa. So gather. Alawap is mineral. And get is ka. Give you a second. Go ahead. Cereal. 60 seconds to try to write. All right. So like you. So in the Assyrian B, one second. All right, so definitely my pen is. I think that's pretty decent. That eye is getting out of control, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Trust the process, right? This is actually a good example. Done struggling. Let's get it out there. You guys can judge me later. All right, so I did that thing again while I got quiet. But started doing better when I concentrated. So maybe I can't talk and chew bubble gum at the same time. We ain't gonna talk about it. All right, there you have it. Yeesh. All right, so notice I need one of those buttons where I can give myself a round of applause. Sorry, my arm was tired and everything. So look, extra similar. Two different words. See, like these can similar. Similar. So bottom line, I was accentuating those and see that you really know the actual characters. Be real familiar with those characters in the Assyrian because some of them are hard to distinguish from others. It's not so in the ancient. Like I don't think there's anyone in ancient side the mind and not see one hump and two humps just like the M and the N in the English. So I don't see it being too hard to grasp. So from that, if you could just take a quick second and try to write pronunciation out now. Write those pronunciations out. And if y'all didn't know, right, yeah, I just walked in with some Jameson. Oh, All right, so let's go ahead and get these on the board. I ain't even gonna lie, we probably gonna have to put it in blue. Put it in red. Have gun, for God, guys, for gas, gather is general is alawap, and get is there you have it. You might have a liquor tasting next Friday's class. Freestyle Friday, Barack Yah said he's gonna bring in one of his favorite drinks. Be honest, that look good up there. That Syrian look good. We're gonna get one more set. Move a little bit faster. Song. Get into the translation of it. First word is God. Word is government. All right, so the vocabulary words we have God, government, gracious, grade, grape, grass, green. Grape, grass, and green. Of course, I believe I did a class colors, but if not, that's one of the things I can institute. Maybe we can do 5 to 10 minutes of basic things, as in colors, numbers, shapes, just like a kid learning. All right, so let's write out the enunciations of them. So you have alayum, mama shala, gracious is nadiyab, grade is daraga, Grape is grass is Ishab. And green is I so like a green is Jaraquah. All right, getting it in the ancient, you have Alayam, the Yah and the Ma is connected. Mama Shalah, it was supposed to be at the end of that Salakia. Now the Yab is gracious. Daragah, Ainab, Aishab, and Darakah. In the Assyrian, all right, so now I think I wrote that at a good pace. Like the last two that I in the shy was a little bit of rush, but I think I did a good job on that Assyrian. I'm gonna give myself a round of applause. There you have it in the Assyrian and the ancient, and you have the pronunciation of it. God, powers, government, gracious, great, grape, grass, and green. God is Alayum. Government is Mama Shalah. Gracious it is Nadayab. Great is Daragah. The God. So there's a Ga and a Ha, but the Ga and the Ha is connected, of course. So it's Daragah, Nadayab, Aishab, Yarakwa. Yarakwa is green. All right, so the last thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna start the translation of Psalms 121, of course, in the Hebrew. We're gonna get it down and we're gonna actually write it out in the Assyrian and the ancient, of course. I'm gonna read it and then we're gonna go over it. A lot of the times when you're first starting out and you're translating something, you might just start off and you get the words and you might say, Asha means I will, but you don't know what part of the Asha is I or will, what any of that means. So this will actually give you a in-depth breakdown of each of what each part means. So Psalms 121 in the Hebrew is Asha'a, Ayanya, Al Haharium, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Azariah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Asha, Shemayim, Wa'arataza, Al Yathan, Lamawat, Regal Al Yanawam, Shamarkai, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashun, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarkai, Yahweh, Tazarkai, Al-Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wa'awak, Bayayala, Yahweh, Yashamarkai, Makal Ra, Yashamar, Apnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaafka, Wabawaafka, Mathai, Wa'ai Awalam. So there you have 121 in the Hebrew. I'm gonna make sure I go ahead and put this back. I got checked by Officer 5000 Zarak about not putting stuff back. That's what a checking. It makes you better. Because guess what I did? I remembered and I acted on that thought immediately, and I took care of what I needed to do. Most High in Christ. All right, so Psalms 121. It starts off with Asha'ah. Try to write. Now we're gonna take these one word at a time, or one, let's say, phrase at a time. So I can bear with me. Skills to be able to walk, talk at the same. You ever been talking, text something, typing what you texting? All right. So the first part is Asha Ayun Ya. So we're gonna write that out in the Assyrian and ancient. Again, bear with me. Time. That's why I said we only probably gonna start the first couple verses. Script. Writing actual Hebrew to left. Write out the pronunciation is from left to right. All right. So a few things I want to point out just in the pronunciation. So you have ah, and notice the sha and the ah are not connected. So you wouldn't word connected. You have to pronounce them separately. Ah. These are not connected. Ayun. So you have your I separate, your ya and your na connected, ya separate. Ayunya. You have your I. It sounds like ow. And then you have hahar yum. So two things here. A lot of the times when you say it fast enough, you end up saying something that's grammatically or phonetically wrong. So a lot of people say they pronounce that ra and the ya when they should be separate together, and it actually makes an I sound. So people would say Captain Tazar Riak, just like most people would say Al Hahar Riyum, when it's actually, and that's coming from the understanding or coming from the mindset of of the Western ideology, your what you grew up in learning English. See that and I next to it, it's either gonna be named Harry, ended in a head, you're saying Al Hahariyum, but it's actually Al Haharyum. It's not Captain Tazariak, it's Captain Tazaryak. Just a little bit more in-depth understanding of the pronunciation aspect of it. Now getting it in the Assyrian. All right, so I realized that I might be writing one of my characters wrong, but I'm not gonna say nothing because it's always dependent on the script. So yeah, we're gonna leave it like that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. When I say wrong, it's wrong in the sense of how I want to write it, as in the sense of how it should be wrote. So let me make that clear. So for some fake Israelite group, see, he purposely trying to teach something wrong. Shout out. Yeah, pretty good on that run. All right, so there you have it in the ancient and the Assyrian. The next line is Ma'ayan Yaba'a Azaria. So you have your Ma'ayan Yaba'a. Yeah, I did just switch up the colors on y'all, but I know y'all can still follow along. So you have your Ma separate, your I separate, Yun is Ba'a. Then you have your Azaria. I Ba connected with R, so it's Zar. So writing it out in the Assyrian, it will be see, I sounded confident till I got to that Assyrian. We ain't gonna talk about that. Feel like I'm still doing a good job. All right, there you have it. Asha'a Ayunya Al Haharyum Ma'ayan Yaba'a Azaria. That's the first verse, or would you say, or first stanza of Psalms 121. We'll go ahead and get the second one. Well, actually, let's take time and actually break this down. We can possibly end it here, do that verse by verse before, and just here next week. You have your Asha'a. What does that mean? Running out of colors. I'm gonna just write it above for now. All right, so you have the first word is Asha'a. I will lift up. Ayun ya. Ayun. Ayun means eyes. Ya is a suffix, which is at the end of the word. Prefixes go at the beginning of the word, but at the end of the word, it gives a possessive tense. It lets you know whose eyes. So it's my eyes. So Ya would be my. Ayun is eyes. Al is simply unto. And then you have the hills. Haharyum. Haharyum. That on two. So, to give you a clearer understanding of Haharyum, the is a prefix. So if you go to your prefixes, ha is a prefixes. The prefix for the. Har simply means hills. So if you look at the actual Hebrew word, when you want to pronounce it in the plural or make it plural, you would add a yum at the end of it. No difference between when we say ak, which means brother. Ak yum means brothers, or akwath means sister, and akwath yum means sisters. Yum rather is sisters. Yeesh. You have the ha is the, ya is essentially your S. Makes it plural. All right, moving on is from when. Again, you have your ma is a prefix, which means of or from, and ayun, which means when. So even if you want to say of when or from when, it's the same thing. Yaba'a simply means cometh. And then you have Izaria. Izaria. Izar is the root word for help. Ya being the suffix comes at the end, and that gives you the understanding of who needs the help or not. And that's good to clarify, is it's not who's helping, it's who needs the help, from whence cometh my help. So in two instances, that lets you know that the Most High isn't everybody's. It's possessive. My help, just like that's my pencil, it's my TV, that's my rib. So that Yah means my. So there you have the first part verse of Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. You have it in the Assyrian as well as the ancient, as well as it wrote out the pronunciations of it. We have a clear understanding of what each individual word means, going through utilizing what we previously learned in other classes with our prefixes and suffixes. Also, as we moving on, Salakia, while we're here. So the first word is Asha'ah. So Sha'ah, Asha is the word to lift up. But when you add the that gives you past tense of it. So as we went over the past, present, and future tenses, it's like when we first started the class, it was tayah at the end of a word that lets you know what a person would do. So in this particular word, you added the Salaki, the future tense. You add in the adding the gives it that future tense of what you will do. I will lift up. And with that being said, this is Pre-500 Katab at ISUPK Detroit, another ISUPK Lashawan Qadash class in the Israel Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahaba Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatha, Yabajata, dismiss.